Okay. Does that work? Okay, cool. It should not have been muted, so I don't know exactly what was happening there. It's probably setting somewhere on my Stream Deck, so I'm gonna have to go in and... It was definitely a fuck. Yeah, it's something to do with the sequence of actions I have connected to this Stream Deck button, and I've missed something. So I'll have to figure out what's going on with that. That's good. We have this pulled up, and as I was saying, I don't think I know exactly how to make it change to windowed mode. So it's going to make it a little bit interesting for me to type things or do things over on my other monitor. I used to have it in full screen. Good to see you too. I used to be able to have it in windowed full screen, and I don't know where that option is now. So I'm going to have to check on that. Also, I'm looking. I also have the little monitor over there in my window for how much of my various resources I'm using, so I can see whether or not I'm going to be under an intense load on this new computer. I think I'm doing pretty good so far. I am also really excited that I managed to get this game working because it took me a while to track down all of the things, namely my save file. I couldn't figure out where the save file was, so I can move it over to the new hard drive. But I did. I eventually did. I found it. It is set up properly, and I should also have my Stardew save set up properly for Friday, which also took me a while, I'm not gonna lie, because I knew I went in and I backed all this up, and I had it set somewhere. Oh, okay, alright. We're not seeing a... Alright, we've got... The video thing is not loading properly. It's showing... Oh, that's not good. Can you see me clicking through menus at this exact moment? Because on my little preview, it's not showing the menu screen changing. It is showing me stuck on options here. And I'm not loving this. Oh, thank you for the fuck! Okay. That's fine. It's not fine. It's not good. I'm not loving that exactly. Let's see what I've got on this. Let's close it and turn it back on. Have we got anything? It's just gone. Cool. Cool. Great. Good to know. Yeah, I'm not loving it personally. Can we get Dragon Age? Can I attempt this again? Please. Please and thank you. Nope. Cool. Good to know. Don't love it, personally, for me. Not the greatest thing to ever happen. Okay, alright. Well, the game is not freezing. Yes, I believe someone is mowing the lawn. Alright, well. Let's try this again. I love how they set it up to mow the lawn, right as I start doing this. And the light on that webcam went out. Okay. Are you gonna show up? Yes! Okay, we're good. Please don't freeze again. I forgot to put sweetener in my tea. Give me a hot second while I go put sweetener in my tea. I'm gonna take my headphones with me because I can do that now with Bluetooth. That's wild how I can just walk anywhere. The D&D thing was excellent. We didn't actually finish it on that night, so we're gonna have to do more of it. But we have to wait. Things were dragging on too long, and it looks like I'm gonna take over running D&D for the family too. Oh, of course, come right up close to my window. Please be very loud so that everyone gets to hear the mowing going on outside. You have to pick right now to do this. Thank you so fucking much. So, I get to write a second campaign, which is going to be fun. I'm actually going to enjoy it, though, because I do love DMing, so. Let's see what we got. Yes, we're loading! It's working perfectly. The land's meet is over. Alistair and Honora will marry and rule Ferelden jointly. Logain was sentenced to take the joining, which he survived. He has joined you as a Grey Warden, and perhaps by serving the Order, he may find some way to redeem himself for his crimes. Ferelden now stands united against the Blight. Delete save. Don't delete the save. Let's see what's going on. Let's try and play some Dragon Age. Anyway, I'm really excited to do more. Are you seriously? They're just really right out there, just like right outside my window. Sorry about that. Can't see them from here, but they're just right there, so it's fine. It's cool. I love that for me. Years of loading screens. Oh, start right back up again. Okay, it's all good. It's fine. I hate summer. Why do you have to be like this? You have to be right outside my window. Oh no! Listen, I would too. I fucking hate. I hate mice. Oh, okay. Have we decided we're gonna? Okay. I was coming across this problem earlier, actually. Also, when Dragon Age would just freeze. It just froze a lot, so we're gonna try this again. Third time's the charm. Mice are terrible. Oh my god, and it's okay, now it is showing up again. Okay. Alright, okay. This is gonna be a fun little game of technical difficulties. I'm sensing. I'm picking up on this right now. Where it's gonna be fun. Please load. Yeah, this is what was happening before. And start up the mowing again. Okay, alright. This is fine, it's cool. I'm not upset or anything. It's fine, actually. I didn't want to play anything tonight. It's all good. so excited to play Dragon Age. What is going on? Okay. 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 All right. Right. I'll just go fuck myself then, shall I? Cool. All right. We love it. We love to see it. We don't. We don't actually love to see it. Can I? What happens if I just do... Oh, well... Thank you. What if I just do... Nope. That one. And I drag it under there. Hold, please. I'm gonna try making it just the display. We're just gonna try this on the off chance that it's something weird about the game itself. Also, do you like my wallpaper? I like it. I'm having a good time. We're gonna give this another fucking shot! This is fine. It's fine, actually. I wanted to spend my entire stream's time troubleshooting right here. We can just hang out while I fix my computer. All right, well, there's something. All right. Let's do it. Let's not wait around. Let's just load it. Let's just go. It froze again. Look, it's not turning. The loading screen froze. Okay. Okay. All right. We love it. We love to see it. We don't, actually. We hate this. We're not having a good time. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. It might be the save game, or it might be mods. I'm going to really quickly delete some stuff. I'm just gonna delete some stuff, and we're gonna see what happens. Got it. Stop. Please don't do this. What if I just get rid of improved atmosphere? What if I just do that? Alright, I'm gonna need you. Fucking please stop. We're having a great time. This is really cool. A really cool and fun time for all of us personally. Could be. I suspect a lot of it is simply just we've moved to a new computer. We've moved to a new computer, and so it's just gonna cause problems. Full stop. Alright, well, let's see what happens once we do that. Can we load up? Can we, like, lighten our load on the... Ooh, CPU usage just jumped way up. Okay. Cool. Interesting. Interesting. It was averaging about 20 before, and now it's like 30 to 40. My life is so difficult, honestly. Are you gonna freeze? Oh, man! Oh, no. Liliana's naked. And Zephyr is naked! Oh, no! And a ton of my armor's gone. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Well, it loaded. So, I think improved atmosphere probably helped. Let's go. Let's go get some armor for everyone. This is so good. What did they do? Honestly, like, do we even want to know? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you for the hydration. Did it freeze? Hello. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Okay. We love suffering. I'm gonna give it one more try. I'm gonna see what happens. I know. I'm very, very upset because I was looking forward to... We were getting so close to endgame, and I think I figured out how to get the encounter that I wanted to get, too. So, congratulations on your Kakuna. Let's just resume. Let's just resume. And an immediate freeze. Okay. I mean, I repaired the game, which I think is similar. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not loving that. Personally, it's not my favorite thing in the world to have happened at this exact moment in time. Where can I get packages? Core? No. Data. DA updater? Nope, that ain't gonna do it. Excuse me, where is the... Okay. Once upon a time, there was like the actual like .exe file that you could use to play this game. Where to fuck is it? Thank you. Where are you? Where are you? Can I please find you? Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Cool. 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 Do not play in full screen mode. How about that? Let's try that. Okay. All right. Cool. 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 We're loving it. Great. Great. Fantastic. Seeing a lot of things in here. Yes, save changes. I think I found the thing to make it, nope. To make it thing, word. You know, I'm done with that sentence. I've decided I'm finished. Packages. Core. Override. Okay. Interesting. 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 Well, sorry, this is just really bad television, guys. As I sit here and I just try to fucking fix my game. Well, enjoy the new background. Well, I found a lot of the things that I was looking for, so I made it not full screen. So let me at least try that. I know. English. I'm great at it, personally. Okay, well that did something. At least we're all in this together. Let's see if this does anything. If it doesn't, I may need to call it quits for now. And oh god, it does look like she... yeah, not responding, not responding. Cool, 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 cool. We love it. We love to see it. If it doesn't work, I may have to call it quits and just fucking pull out a Switch and just find something else to play. And continue to work on fixing Dragon Age. But you'll be pleased to know that I have tested out Stardew. Like, I actually went and I tested out, and I think I started a new farm on here. To test it out and to try it and make sure the game like actually runs. Yeah, it just freezes. It freezes and crashes. Okay, all right. Well, good to know. You hate to see it, especially because we were getting so close to endgame. Well, rip to me, I guess. It's a work in progress, you know? Honestly, part of the problem was doing it mid-game, like mid-playthrough. It almost never... Switching computers almost never gives that much of an issue, like if you're starting a new game on the new computer. Like, that's fine. I can start it up anew from there. It's porting over an existing save that's causing issues, so... Well, I tried, and therefore no one can criticize me. Yeah, she's just frozen. She's just completely frozen. That's fine. Well, how do we feel about Switch games? How do we feel about the Nintendo Switch? Also, I now have a chance to show off my case. Look at my pretty case on my Nintendo Switch. She's beautiful. Rip to us, I guess. Yeah, 10 to 11. I don't think it's specifically 10 to 11. I think it's changing OS in general that's going to be like a pain in the ass. Let's do that. Oh. We need to plug her in. We must plug her in. What? Oh no. Double sound. Oh, I don't like that. Why do we? That off. Excellent. Okay, cool. There we go. There we go. Much, much better. All right, well, how do we feel? Lads, what's up? I was playing Pokemon before, so that's always an option. Where's the sound? Oh no. How about no? Nope. Nope. Oh Lord. And no matter what, it has double sound. Cool. How about this? Nope. You can't. Okay, wait. You can't hear me speaking twice. Is that the case? Because I'm getting double sound. You know, have no game sounds. Okay. Why? She was doing so well before. Okay. And no game sounds. Great. Fantastic. We hate to see it. Okay. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Good to know. Because I can hear myself. Okay. I'm going to close that. Yeah, that's the program that's causing that. We're going to load that back up again. No, it isn't Dragon Age because it's not working. All right. How about this? Can you hear? Can you hear the... I'm going to change the title of the game as soon as... Hi, bees. Yeah, Dragon Age kept freezing and crashing, and I can't figure out how to make it work. I'm suspecting that it's an issue with possibly mods. All right, cool. So I'm going to update this here. What do we want to play? What are we feeling? I have Pokemon in there right now. What have I got? I've got a lot of games. We finished Firewatch, so we can't do that. Yeah, it's definitely totally Dragon Age. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not playing Kingdom Hearts. Yet. We'll get to Kingdom Hearts! That is, yeah, I do have that. I do have that. It is fun. I'm finding it difficult on Switch because I like to use a keyboard and mouse. So you have to find some. Oh, I'm so upset about Dragon Age, honestly. Like, I'm really, really upset about it. I was looking forward to it. We're getting so close to endgame. We could do West of Loathing. That is true. I do fucking love West of Loathing. Oh, I was gonna do that as soon as I completed the community center in Stardew, but you know what? I feel like I need a Happy Day game right now. So I think it's time. I think it's time for some West of Loathing. Cool. Updating the stream info. Let's do it. We love West of Loathing. It's a fun game. If no one has played West of Loathing, you should. Of course, with the funny walk. Let's take a look at options. Where is she? Where's the silly walk? I could just honestly be here in the menu screen all day. I'm having a great time. Probably. Alright. Does this do anything for me in my game? I don't know, but I'm having a great ass time. Alright, cool. Ooh, okay, alright. Sylvester Maverick. Tom Dalton. I want to be a lady. How can I be a lady? Hell yeah. I'm loving it. Alright, well, I think this is good. Wanton for protagonizing. Oh. You know what? Good enough. I am... Yes, I'm ready to go. Let's do it. Can I have... Ooh, okay. I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class. It could be a cowpuncher, it could be a bean slinger, or it could be a snake oiler. And roughly speaking, this means warrior, mage, rogue. So this is... what do I want to be? Cowpuncher, a bean slinger, or a snake oiler? I'm gonna be a cowpuncher. How is the sound doing, by the way? Is it too loud? How is it doing? I think I'm gonna be a cowpuncher. It's sounding, well, I mean, can't say fairer than that. Let me know if it's too loud, and I can turn it down. Oh, and I can read, here, I'm gonna read the descriptions of all of them. Cowpunchers solve their problems with their fists, whether it's shaking them at a disagreeable feller in a disreputable saloon, or using them to punch a slightly more disagreeable feller in a slightly less reputable saloon. Excellent, thank you. You've heard that cowpunchers are in demand out west since the cows came home, which is an event that happened, which stands to reason. Cows aren't going to punch themselves after all. Okay, on second thought, let's see a beanslinger. Magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing, and the beanslinger is the mystical master of both. You've heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home, due to most of the cooks having been brutally killed by the cows. Okay, cool. And a snake oiler. Snake oilers rely on their moxie and chutzpah to tame snakes, their fearlessness to extract potent oils from those snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from those oils. You've heard snake oilers are doing really well out west since the cows came home. Everybody needs potions and hope in these dark days, and also out west is where all the best snakes live. I kind of like cowpuncher, just really straightforward. Let's just punch some cows. I want to be a cowpuncher. Let's do that. Let's be a cowpuncher. This is my room. Goodbye, bed. Oh, time to head west to chase my real dreams. This weird poster appeared here one night. Comb hair. You comb your hair one last time. You gain 1 XP! Cowpuncher is really good. Hey, Russell. How you doing? Caw! I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Caw, caw! Feed Russell a cricket. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Goodbye, Russell. Be good. You pull the needle away from the cylinder and stow the handle away. You read the spine of one of your books. The Miracle at Witch Cave. Dad gave me this one when I was a kid. The Treasure of Butcher's Graveyard. That was one of my favorites. Vera Smith and the Secret of Vulture Mansion. I remember that one. Alright, there's just a ton of... Alright, here's my living room. What a mess. Stacked firewood. There we go. You gain 1 XP. This really puts the hearth in Hearth and Home. You're gonna miss Mom's cooking. It's Mom's pie safe. It keeps all her pies safe. My mom has a pie safe, actually. Your little brother's room. You flip through your brother's weird books and flip through it. I'm not going to even attempt to read French. Like, I'm just not going to do. It's something about algebraic equations. None of it makes a lick of sense to me. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip. Corpus Agrimensorum Romanorum. The body of something Romans. Aurum is genitive plural. Agrimensorum. That's just a vocabulary issue. I don't know what that is. I'm also not going to attempt to read German. I can read Latin. It's your kid brother's toy box. Look inside. Heh, he loves stuff like this. You got an item. Puzzle cube. Excellent. So tidy. It's covered with all his weird diagrams and charts. Okay, so my little brother's a nerd. Good to know. Nothing on the hat rack today. Your family's farm. No time to screw around in the woods. Time to head west. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yup. It's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but... the one about picking locks. You know, I'm gonna go for picking locks. Oh boy. That's the one. Enjoy it. You got an item. Locks and how to pick them. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. She hugs you. I will, Mom. Goodbye. Your father morosely jabs at the haystack. That hat doesn't fit you, Dad. I'll grow into it. It's time for me to leave. His lip quivers a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's brass knuckles. Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. There's my nerd of a little brother. Your brother Rufus is standing here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Give him his puzzle back. You hand him his puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Say goodbye. Hey, Rufus, it's time for me to head west. Still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going west anyway? Oh. Thank you. Treatise on substitutions and algebra. Roman treatise on land surveying. Yeah, that makes sense. Reading the book Walking Stupid. Okay. I will look for that then. I'm gonna go to help people, actually. You've read the papers, Rufus. People out west are in trouble. They need all the help they can get. But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year. And that statistic is from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. Okay, if you say so. I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay. You give him a playful punch on the arm. Alright, I will find that. I will dig through. Hey, a needle. You got an item. Needle. Fantastic. Let's take a look at what we've got here. Is it in the brother's room? Okay. Excellent. Cool. He's just barely holding it together. It's probably best for him if you just go. Alright. Okay, Dad. Alright, well, let's go look in my little brother's room one more time, because I need the silly walks. Where's his book? Hello? I don't see it. Okay. I'm gonna check my room again. Because I want silly walks. What the hello? Stupid walking! Got it. Don't need that. I need stupid walking. Oh, hell yeah. Nerd mode. No, I do not want it to level up my skills for me. It's in this, so. Turn it on. Love silly walking. Go west, young woman. Yes! Looks like this isn't your first rodeo. Would you like to skip the Boring Springs prologue and head straight to Dirtwater? Any horses or partners you unlocked in any previous game will be available to you, and you'll start with 700 meat and some of the more important items from Boring Springs. No, I want to play it again because we're playing it on stream, and so you have to see all of it. Hitching a ride across the Great Plains. You all have to sit and watch the opening credits. Also, this music slaps, so. The soundtrack is really, really good. I definitely recommend that everyone get the game. Dialect coach. Stunt coordinator. I definitely recommend that everyone get the game, but even if you don't, you should definitely get the soundtrack. It didn't have to be this good, and yet they made it like a legitimately great soundtrack. Boom operator. 200 miles later. The horses are so great. Oh no! Well, the bad news is that you fell off that cart and got knocked out for a couple hours, and now you've got no ride, no meat, and no prospects. The good news is that you're in a town rather than in a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. Get up and dust yourself off. I want the turnip. You got an item. Dusty turnip. Ah, pointy! Hey, Missy, where's the bar? Oh no, I stepped in a cow pat. A sign on the door reads, "Gone drinking." Let's see what's in here. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Hey! Where's your hat, dagnabbit? Well, you can't drink in here without a hat. Tain't proper. He points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. Check out the box. You look through the hat box and find a sturdy-looking Stetson. That looks like something you'd wear. You got an item, 4-gallon hat. Thanks, sir. Pete! Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy nod. Say, gal. Yeah? You heading west? If you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. Alright, I'll keep it in mind. I want a shuckle! Hold up. Give me two fucking seconds. I need this shuckle. Why is my little button not working? Another thing on this stream deck I'm gonna have to look into. Alright, I'll keep it in mind. This is the oh yes, the spittoons! It is vitally important that you go rooting around in all the spittoons. It is very disgusting and very important. It's a spittoon. People spit into it. You know, even without looking in it, that's absolutely disgusting. Thank you. Oh, congrats! I'm gonna look into it. Yeah, it's full of spit. Regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting. And the smell. Even from a distance, it smells horrible. Look closer. You are now on your hands and knees, peering into a filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what is wrong with you. Wait, is there something shining at the bottom? Get it. You reach your hand toward the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinking brass horror. It smells like the vomit trough at a mesquite barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. Never surrender. You plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes a sound like glop. Your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. Search. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring. Probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations. You got an item. Nasty ring. Hell yeah! Though getting this ring was traumatic, you have to admit it was worth it. +1 muscle, mysticality, and moxie. Excellent, excellent. We do love to see it. +1 muscle for that. Excellent, more damage on that. We have all of these. Locks and how to pick them. Gives you the lock picking expertise skill. Yes, I will read it. You quickly memorize the entire book. Right? It's so gross. It is so disgusting. After you're done reading it, you donate it to a local orphanages. Or to a local orphanage. Soon those orphans will be able to make their escape. Go, orphans, go! We can't escape from orphans even in this game. Alright, he's sleeping. These two are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Yes, orphans. Oh, that's Pete. How about this guy? Howdy, I'm Felice. Howdy, Felice, I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm town hostler. How's that working out for you? Oh, those horses are just flying out the door. So, business is booming? Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Oh. Is that why you're here drinking instead? Yup. And me being in here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One. Kind of a boring one, but it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show it to you. Okay? The woman glares at you. You should probably just let her drink. I should probably leave him alone. Alright, how about the bartender? You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back wall reading, Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each. Keep waiting. The bartender finally notices you. Howdy, cowgirl. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Felice. What brings you to our little backwater? Oh, the usual. I came out west to make my fortune. Right? Some meat would be excellent. I came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts? Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people up by Dirtwater. Alright, well, we'll ask about the railroad. Oh, no! This is so bad. The railroad? The Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. From back east. They're trying to run a line to Frisco and having a heck of a time doing so. And they're hiring? Oh, I reckon they're always hiring for one thing or another. Big company, that. Oh my god, I literally just had dinner, but all the talk of meat is like definitely... Yeah, I could use more snacks. The Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. Fuck. Ask about Dirtwater. Dirtwater is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not so far west that it's been burned to the ground by the damned cows. Lots of opportunity there. She pauses for a few seconds, lost in thought. Yep, if I were a younger woman, I'd probably head that way myself. Well, we'll ask about errands. Yeah, this forsaken burg is always falling apart in one way or another. The hostler's always needing help since he hurt his leg, and that no-account sheriff could certainly stand to have somebody doing his job for him. Anything else? Well, I've got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoking from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere. I can probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you. Oh, and you'll need this. You got an item. Weak fungicide. Take care of it. I'm trying to remember how you... Oh, I love the silly walking. I'm trying to remember how you get... You can get him... I'll take one of the newspapers. Thank you. Boring Springs Gazette. Nope, I didn't mean to go upstairs. I wanna... Ooh. Grab a bottle. Nurse brand whiskey. Excellent. I know. Let me see if I can... I can either have... It tries to lock into a certain... Okay. Well, let me... The game is working, which is the important thing. See, it tries to snap to certain coordinates, and I don't know how to make it not do that. Alright, well, that's probably about as good as it's gonna get. It has a little bit of a black bar on the right-hand side now. Oh. Let's see what we can do out here. We'll go talk to the sheriff. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? The sheriff, okay? Blasted sign painters. Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you? As a matter of fact, I am. Great, because I happen to have some. There's a gang of hoodlums around here what call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. It ain't much good without the door. And I need somebody tough, smart, and or slick to go fetch it back for me. Why don't you do it? You're the sheriff and all. I gotta stay here and practice my chair tipping. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Funny you should say that, because I'm sending the deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. He takes the pistol out of his desk and hands it to you. You got an item, deputy pistol. Deputy? You deputized a gun? You're new in town, maybe you ain't noticed. But there ain't much to do here except drink. Here, let me write down where the Fricker Gang's hideout is for you. Alright, you've discovered a new map location, the Fricker Gang's hideout. I need that little thing to stop appearing on my screen. Got it, I'll be back with the door. A mug. That needs to go back too. Step right up, step right up. Braid's the name and trade's the game. You seriously doubt that his name is Braid. Howdy. Well, madam, today I'm trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And to the cunning skinner who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides, well, to that adventurous soul, I will trade a fine silver pocket watch. Okay, well, no trades right now, thank you. The doctor is closed. You approach the weird Cactus Man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, Cactus Man. Howdy yourself. And the name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill? Nah, that's just a coincidence. Oh. Does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus? Oh! No, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation processes inside the cactus part of me keep me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it is a mite boring. Yeah, I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? I know I did. I'm gonna give him the newspaper. Much obliged, partner. Now, let's see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know. My shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at Orhole Mine. It's yours if you go and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. You gain 3 XP. Thank you. Behind the outhouse at Orhole Mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now, if you could just kind of stick that newspaper to my face before you leave. I will do that. Okay. Some loose dirt. Ooh, I want a shovel. Okay, well. Let's go see here. Can I... Yeah, I can dig through these. I can dig through that. I got another needle. Excellent. Can I... Ooh, yeah, ouchie. Oof, ouch. Let's get... We'll get dynamite. Excellent. No, let's not step in the poop. Ow! Let's not hit the cactus either. Oof, ouch. Okay, we're going to... 300 miles is too far to go on foot. You need a horse. Okay. Well, can I... Afternoon, ma'am. What can I do for you? How's business? Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling. Okay. To tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help? Oh god, yes, thank you, please. I'd go fetch them myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each for finding them. How many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They pretty much always run away to the same places. The Orhole Mine, Boring Springs Boneyard, and the Thousand Snakes Gulch. Soon to be glue. Why these places? I think they like environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. That should send it back here. You got a bag of homing oats. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Okay, will do. See you later. Great, fantastic. Let's go. Oof. Okay, well, map. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Excellent. Let's do this. Make your own damned guide to Boring Springs and its environs. All right, let's go to Thousand Snakes Gulch. Can I? The snake looks sleepy, but not that sleepy. All right, we're gonna attack it. Let's do it. Melee attack. We're just gonna punch it. We're gonna punch the snake. We're gonna punch the snakes. Sticky situation. You have slain a snake. Before long, they'll call you Snake Murdering Felice. All right, excellent. Let's do it. Fight. No! Don't do that. Oh no, poison! I don't like it. I don't like it! Ugh. You made short work of that long snake. You gained 3 XP. Oh my god, okay. This snake looks really angry. You're gonna need every trick in the book to beat this one. I'm good at tricks. Okay. No, stop! Stop! Can I... Yeah. Ooh! Ooh-wee. Okay. Alright, let's do that. Yikey! Nice work! If the whole cowgirl thing doesn't work out, you could always get a job as a snake exterminator. 9 XP. Hell yeah, I found it! This horse has gone snake crazy! Or maybe he was some other kind of crazy before. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella. I'm a friend. Alright, it's cool, alright? Be cool. Don't freak out at me. I will pat his nose. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit. Okay, a lot. But he seems to realize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. That's a good boy. Look in the eyes. You calmly look at the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare, and the other is revolving madly in its socket like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. It looks to be calming down a little now that it's clear that you aren't actually made of spiders, though. Feed him the oats. Are you hungry, boy? I got a little treat for you. You feed the crazy horse some of the homing oats, and it gallops away with a whinny. Or rather with a whinny. Hopefully he's headed home and not into the 12th dimension. Alright, cool. Excellent. Is there anything else I can get here? No, there is not. You don't have to walk all the way back over there. Open your map to travel quickly. Oh. Let's go to the Orehole Mine because I want to get that shovel. It's behind the outhouse. Look behind the outhouse. Shovel! Wahoo! Dig through it. You score 50 meat. Excellent. We love to see... Oh, a mug. Let's go into the mine. Okay. The mechanism is labeled Cargo Elevator Control. Poster on the wall behind reads blasting cap storage, plungers, both kinds, tools. I want to go to level 1. Give me a blasting cap, please. Grab one. I need a crowbar. Okay. Unrefined meat nugget. Ew, gross. You can't get past this rubble. There's no plunger. Okay. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. I need plunger. Do I need a crowbar, though? Oh, excellent. I'm gonna take one of those. I'm gonna hook the plunger up to it. Oh, wait. What? Can I... If there was a blasting cap on there, we'd be in real trouble. Ooh. I forgot to hook up a blasting cap. Okay, I don't have... Oh, wait. Fuck. I need tools. That was the incorrect one. Level 3. Let's see if we can get a crowbar. It's a toolbox, but it's locked. Pick the lock. Crowbar! Wahoo! Alright. Let's go. Level 1. The rumble on this is insane, by the way. Grab one. Blasting cap. Hell yeah. Let's put the blasting cap on. Okay, you succeeded in putting yourself in grave danger. Let's... Oh no! That was the thing that I forgot to put on there. Fuck. The sound effects. I'm sorry. No one redeem any sounds. The sounds aren't working because I fucked up on that one. Sorry. Let's dig. Silver nugget. You see the dark horse. Barely. Approach her. Hey there, girl. It's okay. I'm a friend. The horse shies away from you. Though in this case, it's more like cripplingly introverted away from you. Oh, big ass mood! Let me add a reminder to myself to do that. Because otherwise, I will fucking forget. Excellent. Perfect. Aw, come on, don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. In retrospect, I guess that wasn't a very comforting thing to say. Can I pat her on the nose? As you reach out to pat her nose, the horse ducks and steps further back into the shadows. Oh, come on. Feed her the oats. You take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go. Yum yum. She sidles away from you warily and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Come on, please. Eat the oats herself. They're so good. All of the horses are excellent. You take a handful from the bag and toss some in your mouth. Ugh. It's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food. You smile to show the horse that you're fine and realize that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Jeez, these are powerful. The horse looks at you warily as you re-enter with a tearful wave. See? Perfectly fine. Feed her the oats. The horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her nose, but she doesn't actually flee, so that's something. Okay. Let's feed her the oats. The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of the oats. Warily, begrudgingly, she eats them. Then she gestures at something behind you. You turn around to look, but don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. Well, okay then. No, go back. I wanna, yes. Dig through the meat ore. 50 meat. I just want to say that it's deeply disconcerting how you mine meat out of places in this game. Like that, upsetting. Wait, I want to say there was something that I could like... Wait, are the snakes back? Ah, pointy. No, they are not. Okay, I thought there was somewhere I could dig. Ow! Ouchie! Big ow! Ooh. Shiny rock. We'll see. Let's go to the Boring Springs Boneyard. Our founder, Zephaniah Boring. He was actually a really interesting guy. Another mug, thank God. Benjamin Crockett. He showed up way too early. 1300s. Honestly, yeah. Beauregard Skelton, Captain, 3rd Cavalry. Dig up the grave. Fight. Oh my god, yes. I want to fight. Let's fight. Got the jump on him. Yes. Beefy. Ooh, no! He's very strong. Hell yeah. You've put a stop to Captain Skeleton's unnatural animation. You got an item. Old Cavalry Saber and Gold Tooth. Delicious. We love to see it. 5 to 6. But it's not as good as, Oh, no! 4 to 5. Let's equip the Old Cavalry Saber. Okay, cool. 5 to 6. No, that's about the same. Just sell it. Okay, excellent. Wonderful. We love it. Let's fight this asshole. A skeleton! You're not getting past without a scuffle. A scuffle it is! Let's do it. We're gonna get beefy. We're gonna do a melee attack. Oh, hell yeah! 1-hit KO! 3 XP. There she is! Your pulse quickens as you get near the spooky translucent horse. Hello there. Hi, I'm a friend, okay? Yay. That's a little strange. How you did that without opening your mouth? Pat her on the nose. You pat the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you were gonna ride her, you would want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Pat her on the nose again. Yep, still cold. Brr. Alright, feed her the oats. Here you go, girl. Have some oats. You hold out a handful of oats for the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Brr. Please don't look at me like that. Try the oats again. You hold the the oats out again, but the horse continues to ignore them. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them, but I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Is that a yes? Weird. Okay. Add some grave dirt to the oats. You sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them, then eats them. And with that, she glides away in the direction of town. Bizarre. Great. Is there anything else? No, nothing. I love the silly walks. Did we see that guy just wouldn't stay put? Alright, cool. We're now gonna go to the Fricker Gang's hideout. Thud Fricker. The Fricker Gang's intrepid lookout appears to be taking a nap. I'm gonna ignore him. I'm not gonna worry about that, honestly. Can I? Don't have that. Finders keepers. 25 meat, recovered mug, and a pair of silver cufflinks. Okay, excellent. We love to see it. Grab a nearby length of rope and carefully tie his hands together and then to the handles of the tub. The sheriff can come collect him later. Exactly. You got a perk. Honorable. Let sleeping bandits lie. What's in here? Nothing? Okay. You cautiously approach the Fricker Gang. They're pretty engrossed in their poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind the barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snipe, and that the squirrely one is his brother, Wimpy. What's your play here? Leave without alerting them. Can I get past? No, I cannot. Can I? There's no save. Okay, that's fine. Move the horse. Hello? Yes, the horse is gonna... Well, I guess we're just gonna fight them. Approach them and talk. Howdy boys, deal me in? The one without the eye patch raises an eyebrow at you. Who are you? How'd you get past Thud and Soapy? What do you want? It just gives you more stats. I'm here for the sheriff's door. I'll show you the door. The door to hell! He reaches for his gun. Okay then, fight it is. I'm gonna get beefy. Don't shoot me. Excellent. No! Okay, alright. Alright, okay, alright. Wake him up. You poke Thud with your boot. He slowly gets to his feet. Hey, you're not supposed to be here! Thud is... well, let's say he's no Rhodes Scholar. If we assume that it's 7 years from now, and that idiom makes sense. You feel bad about the idea of killing him. Walk away, Thud. Okay. Thud, you don't want this life. Take a hike. Okay, you're probably right. Thud stumbles off into the desert. He'll probably be fine. Okay. Can I have that? Can I wonder if I can use dynamite on them. Let's try the dynamite. I've got him up there. Approach and talk. You're under arrest. Intimidating 2. I'll actually get back to you on that. Oh, okay. How do I get intimidating? Intimidating. Wait. Upgrade. Yes. Oh, hell yeah. Tough customer. Lock picking. I'm gonna do that one. Okay, excellent. You have 0 XP. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I don't need it. Honorable. Honorable options will be available. Okay, let's try this. We're gonna try this again. You're under arrest. By you and what army? I don't need an army. You flex your biceps out and then crack your knuckles loudly. Snipe and Wimpy exchange looks. I ain't particularly threatened by your physique, but your cool confidence and self-possession is kind of unnerving. Alright, we'll come quietly. Alright, time to grab the door. Let's do it. Let's get that mug. Let's take those. 50 meat! Woohoo! Let's get the door. Alright, cool. Excellent. Fantastic. Let's get out of here. We've done it! Excellent. We're gonna go back here. We're gonna... there was a bit of dirt further on that I wanted to dig up. Oop, not there. Yes. Recovered mug! Hell yeah! We're gonna go back to the sheriff. I see the Fricker gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his door and he hangs it back on its hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell just got about 4 times more secure. Are there any Fricker boys left for me to round up? Yeah, 1 or 2 that are asleep on the job. I'll go round them up shortly. Looks like I owe you a reward. He produces a big bag of meat. Got a little task for you, if you got the time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need? Well, the Frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I'll keep an eye out. Wait, hold up. Wanted for bird theft. Naked Mike Bernstein. Help wanted. Wanted poster artist. Apply in person at the Yuma Marshal's office. Wanted Bimmy Fricker for face thieving. Reward 420 meat. Please it. I'm still looking. Let's go turn in. I found these mugs. Thanks. Who's the lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby. A real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her. Why's that? Lost her family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. Ouch. The woman glares at you. Howdy, Susie. Howdy, cowgirl who's gonna be searching for the spittoon for her teeth if she don't leave me in peace. Okay, bye-bye then. Okay, what have I got? I got 275. Wait, there's a lock from here. What do I need to get from the trader? Soap. How do I get the soap? Wait, the bath? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Shovel it. Now that I got a shovel! The Sheriff sign is really good. The Fricker Gang's hideout. Let's check for soap in here. Because I sure could use... Rub-a-dub-dub. There's gotta be soap somewhere. I gotta make money somehow. Of course, foraging. Okay, well... Can I get more jobs? Yeah, it's... I mean, it's fine. Oh, good! All of them! Alright, cool! You said something earlier about an injury? Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office. Said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse, or... I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. I picked up Nurse Whiskey, so... Let's go. Oop. Shovel that. Offer whiskey. Whiskey delivery for you, Doc? What brand? Nurse Whiskey. Your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. You hear a rattle as she unlocks the door. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey, stat. Ma'am? Ma'am? Hand in marriage? Ma'am? Hand in marriage? Ma'am? Give it to her. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Jeez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here? Me or you? Okay, point taken. Oh, wow. Shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? Hey, Doc, can I take a look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not they're going to do you much good in this doomed, forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. Oh, goblinoid tongues, a primer. Start flipping through the goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed. And you also know that blurf is the goblin word for hour. You have learned to speak goblin. Sort of. You got a perk. Goblin tongue. Excellent. Now I believe I can recruit the goblin in the, that's true. That is very true. I can recruit the goblin in the basement instead of killing it. Leaf through the Legend of Curly's Meat. The book tells of the story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat, secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense, in the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. Leaf through the life and works of Fred Ferguson. This book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it, you mostly just find lists of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad. So, it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. At least there are some useful appendices in the back, and some diagrams of appendices. Get 3 XP. Make like a tree and leaf! Wait, is that... The vanity doesn't look like it sees much use. Preen a little. You grab a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your more unsightly eyebrows. 1 XP. The stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning or she never cooks. Doc Alice continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't talk and drink at the same time, so... She glares at you meaningfully. So what's up? I mean, what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world gone to hell in a horse cart, and you ask what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking. Why don't you go ahead and pick one and I'll drink to that? Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut, looking to take a bite out of the living? Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. It's nice to get some outside confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind. But how is that even possible? It isn't possible. It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Patients? Oh. Ouch. Doc Alice turns away, grimacing. Every doctor loses one now and again. You never get used to it, but, well, it happens. But what doesn't happen is them coming back afterwards and looking for revenge. That must be pretty rough. Rough? Missy, I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients, it's neighbors, friends, husbands. Oh. Indeed. She turns away from you and focuses her attention back on the bottle. She sighs exasperatedly. What now? What's the deal with all the TNT? I'm gonna ask about the TNT first. Dragon Age is not working.
Oh, how sad for you.
I'm really upset.
Well,
So I'm playing West of Loathing instead.
yeah, I can see that.
What's the deal with all the TNT? It's so when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself into bits so small there won't be nothing left to come back. That seems drastic. Drastic, hell! No way am I taking the risk of becoming one of those things. Fair enough, I suppose. We're gonna talk to ma'am. Ma'am, hello, ma'am. Eddie, do you have any idea what's causing the resurrections? Well, I heard a rumor. A rumor? What is it? It's when you get incomplete information from an unverified source. Yeah, multiple husbands. Could you use a wife, though? Anyway, what I heard is that there's a fella out west that's causing it. A necromancer, they call him. Supposedly he's sending magic out into the world somehow. Magic like the beanslingers use? I never heard of any beanslinger raising the dead, have you? Your scowl deepens. That'd be one hell of a can of beans. Hey, Doc, do you want to... Hey, can you come with? About that necromancer! Assuming he exists, what about him? Well, maybe someone ought to try and stop him. Doc Alice gives you a sharp look. You? Because I know you ain't talking about me. Why not you? A gray-haired old woman that knows about as much about fighting as a squirrel-nosed surgery? Did you hit your head on a bar stool, kid? You weren't that old. And if I were going to pick someone to go up against a necromancer, it'd be someone who knows about death, but in a scientific way. A doctor, right? Doc Alice stares hard at you and takes a swig from her bottle, saying nothing. And it sounds to me like you got plenty of motivation to get the job done, for your friends and everyone. She continues to look at you. You can see the gears turning in her head. Beats doing nothing, anyway. Beats locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You aren't even doing any doctoring anymore. Right? She winces and looks away. Then she shakes her head slowly. You seriously expect me to ride out west by myself, chasing a rumor? Doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm heading west too. Tag along with me and maybe we can find the guy to put a stop to him. It's crazy. Impossible. Impossible like raising the dead is impossible? Alice crosses her arms and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens in her eyes. Alright, kid. What the hell? Let's give it a shot. Cool. Alright, cool. Let's, I need the soap. I just thought I'd say howdy. Alright, cool. How do I for you. Can I get the goblin? The goblin shouts, "I'm Gary!" I believe she can, yeah. Hi, Gary. Hi, hello. Hello, I am Gary. Who are you? Introduce yourself. Well, I'm Felice. Hello, Felice. Good to meet you. What Felice doing down here? Be polite. Oh, you know, just looking around. Oh, hey-o! Harry likes to looking too. Gary not looking for way out of this dump. Gary not having much luck, though. Where are you trying to go, Gary? High away and far up for popping. Popping and then new Gary everywhere. Everywhere. Settle down, Gary. Gary doesn't likes to settling. Gary wants to traveling and popping. If least going far up and high away, maybe taking Gary with you, eh? Eh? I'll think about it. Okay. Can we... How do I get Susie? I'm trying to remember how to get Susie. Oh, never mind. Nope, nothing there. Sleeping. Can I play? Oh, no, I'm not gonna. What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, I say all kinds of things. For instance, gadzooks, there's a varmint in my trousers. Uh-huh. Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. Pete notices the shiny rock you're carrying and his wild eyes light up. That right there is a shiny rock you got, stranger. I'll give you 7 meat for that rock. I will sell it to him. Here you go. He grabs the rock and sticks it in his belt pouch, grinning. Thank you kindly. You gain 7 meat. Why did you close there? Pete notices this nugget of silver you found earlier. I'll take that old silver nugget off your hands if you like. Give you 81 meat for it. Sure, why not? Pete squints and points to the unrefined meat ore you're carrying. You ain't seem like someone got much use for unrefined ore, stranger. I'll buy it off you for 73 meat. Pleasure doing business with you. Pete's eyes narrow as the gears in his head start to click. He fixes his gaze on you and the tick in his eyelid seems more pronounced. Listen, kid, all the stuff what I've been buying from you. You been spending time underground, ain't you? Well, you listen to old Pete's advice. You'll stay out of ore hole if you know what's good for you. There's stuff down on the 40th level that ain't worth messing with for a gal who wants to keep her eyes. If you catch my meaning. Not sure I do, but thanks. Okay, so there's multiple levels. See you later, Pete. Okay, how do I get... That's fine. I want to get more of... Oh, okay, well that's fine. What do I still have? No, nothing. Excellent. Let's go to the ore hole mine again. Can I get further down? Open the chest. A wave of nausea hits you as you slide the heavy lid off the chest. Inside, there is a hat. It looks evil, and not in an abstract way. It has eyes, and they look like the eyes of a murderer. And it has teeth, which look like the teeth of an animal who would be a murderer if animals understood the concept of murder. No, I'm not gonna put it on. Like, I want to put it on. But I'm a little bit scared too. Okay, well, let's get a horse. What horse am I gonna get? Oh, a chunk of wood? Wait, yes, grabbed it. Broken board. How do I get Susie? I need soap and I need... I'm still looking. I don't want to do it unless I know what the consequences are going to be. Well, that's not entirely true. A tree and leaf. There's nothing on there. I need soap. There's nothing in the sheriff's office. I've already been all the way in here. There's nothing else in the bar. Okay, well that's fine. I don't need to talk to Pete anymore. Well, I guess that's what I was wondering. Is there not a back room? Let's check again. Oh, hello. Fuck off. There's nothing over here. There's the spittoon, which we've already looked into. There's the door down to the basement. Yeah. Well, I guess we need to get a horse, first of all. Can you sell me a horse? Yeah, I'm gonna take the Crazy Eyes one. Okay, but I gotta warn you, this horse has seen some stuff. But I'll sell him for 1,000 meat. Is something wrong with him? No, not as such. He's perfectly functional. But, well, he's always sneaking off to Thousand Snakes Gulch to chew on the local weed that grows there. And that makes him see crazy things. I think it's more he does it to forget about the crazy things he sees all the time anyway. Alright, well sure, I'll take him. Give him a name. Oh, fuck. What's his horse gonna be? Or what's his name gonna be? You know, I've got... I am, in fact, gonna give it the horrible horse name. Yeah. My brother once, when he was very, very, very little, had a toy horse, and he named it Old Glue. And I don't know where... I honestly think it was like an accident. But we all kind of like just sat there like, really? Yes. Oh, I almost forgot. Free with every horse purchase is a complimentary map. Thank you. Okay. Let's see what's going on out here. You won't be able to come back. Well, how do I get... There has to be a way that I can... Honestly, there has to be a way to get these things while we're in here, because if you can't come back, then there has to be a way to get... There has to be a way to get soap. Did I have to kill the guy in the bath? That's a good question. Let me continue looking around everywhere in here, just to make sure that I'm not missing anything in here. I've already checked all this. Okay, we're gonna check the stone. There has to be a way. If I can get soap, then I can get the lock. There has to be a way to talk to Susie. A beer barrel cactus. I don't think so. Feels like you should be able to interact with that. I gotta... do I get a person to come? I need the lock. Topeka? Nope, you're not allowed in Topeka anymore, remember? I mean, he gave... That's a weapon. Alright, well, let's... Can I... Hello? Alright, well, this is... I don't know how to... I'm so mad. How? Alright, well, yes, let's leave. That lift in the cave thing. Yeah, well, let's not. Let's try this. We'll give it another shot. Why not? Tools. There's nothing else of interest in that toolbox. Okay. There's nothing there. There's nothing here. Good point! The outhouse! You already got a plunger. Let's go take a look at the outhouse. This definitely does not bear closer scrutiny. Nope, not. I must have missed something. I don't know how to get Susie. And I don't know how to get the lock. I'm so mad. Alright, well... Let's... There is, but I don't know how to get behind there. Pretty sure I checked everything in the basement. We got the whiskey there. I'll let you know, Gary. That's Garbo. I did not mean to do that. I mean to go back down here. That's where I got the newspaper. Did I need to talk to the cactus guy before giving him the newspaper? Ugh. Well, there has to be something that I can give her. I can't get anything from him. already got the nasty. Well, I guess it's fine. Alright, well, I guess there's nothing I can do. Oh, hello? Sir? 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 Will you give me a drink? Sir? Alright, well. I think that's out in another town. I'm just gonna take Doc Alice, I guess. Yeah. Hit the trail. Irritated about it. It's your partner. Talk. What do you say, Alice? If we're gonna look into this necromancer business, I figure we ought to start with the local cemeteries. Makes sense. Do you know where they are? Yeah, I did some research into the territory cemeteries a while back. Cemeteries. To see if there... Territory cemeteries. To see if there was a pattern. You okay? Ha, sorry. Anyway, there's one not too far from here. The Dave Yard. What do you think we should do next? Well, if you're looking out to find the lay of the land, I guess a railroad crew would be able to give you a fairly literal interpretation. Makes sense. I am mad about it. That gal doesn't look like she's in the mood to talk. They're engrossed in conversation. Leave them be. It's your partner. These guys must have fallen asleep during a brawl. Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Hi, thanks. I'm Felice. Glad to know you, Felice. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Oh yeah, this is definitely... This is definitely, the place with the, yeah. I saw the sign out front, advertising a room. That's right. Finest room in the house, and plenty of room for your partner, too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid a month in advance, right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort. So the room's yours if you want it. Gratis. Oh, great. I'll take it. Sure, why not? Hey, Lloyd. Need any help with anything? Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with our piano player. I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I can do. Thanks. I'd have poked around in it myself, but I lost the key. This has suddenly taken a strange turn. Well, you know what it's time for. This is a spittoon, which is a sort of brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor, because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already. Sicko. Inspect it. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. But this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside it isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Families' graves. Huh. I didn't see those, but you know... Good to know. Here we go again. Alright, fine. You are now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad, because it's only the water part of spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit. The toxins and filth that don't evaporate. Several years worth. Distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. Search it. You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Yeah. Glorp. It feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding. Except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. Keep searching. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any, and you hate them. Hooray! The old man stares off into the distance, listening to the piano. I'm gonna try and talk to him. He doesn't react to you at all. These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns and which of theirs is nicer. Try to fix him. Take the lock. Requires 5 mysticality. I do not have enough mysticality. There's a sign that says, see bartender for darts. Oh, what's on the stage? There's nothing. Hit it. Cowbell. Hit it again. Alright, well, it needs more cowbell. Everything always needs more cowbell. Oh, set it back up. Wait, no. Set it back up. Alright, well, we got nothing. It's fine. Let's go see what's up in the kitchen. Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry, I was just, looking around. So you're the nosy type, eh? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter and I need someone to go pick me up some more. Saltpeter? Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things? Look, who's the chef here, me or you? Okay, where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp. Because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up. The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, good to know. Now I know for the future. The chef marks the fort on your map. Fort Cowardice. Okay, well. This lady is too busy washing dishes to pay attention to you. This shelf is full of canned and bottled ingredients and boxes of slop helper. No, I'm still looking. Get off my dick. Atop this pot-belly stove is a pot full of slop. A pot stove top slop pot. No. This is where the chef preps ingredients for his cooking. It's also where he parks his beer. It's fair. The poker room. This poster says, rules of poker, followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. Read one of them. A player caught with a pocket suicide king must swap cards with the player on their left. Trays are wild, and 8s of diamonds are double wild. 4 7s are worth the same as 3 3s of hearts, but rank higher than 4 8s of spades. What? This is fucked up. I do not want to play poker. This table is full up. No room at this table. No. You know what? I don't care to play poker. She doesn't want to talk. They're busy. She's there. Let's go see the guest rooms. This is my guest room. Look at yourself in the mirror. Insult yourself. You call yourself a chicken-hugging, lily-livered jerk. You get, in fact, angry. Again, you better not insult yourself anymore. You get any angrier, you're liable to pass out. Nice view from up here. I'll take the postcard. Blank postcard. Woohoo! This is Alice's bed. Okay. Alright, cool. Well, that's the saloon. There's a weird ghostly carriage here. Get in. Oh, that's the DLC, I think. I don't need to do that right now. Dirt Water Mercantile. Okay. What can I find? I already have all of them. Okay. Well. Spell attack, melee attack damage, and spell attack damage. Okay. You have to hold this little porcelain cow upside down because it's filled with tobacco spit, and you don't want it to spill out of the little hole in the bottom of it. That's disgusting. But it does give me +3 melee attack damage, so like, oh. Time to stretch. Give me. Oh, can I get advanced cow punch? And I do. Okay. Ooh, we're going to stretch. Oh wow! Yep. Ugh, stretch out my arms. Dang it, I got schmutz all over my favorite top hat. Oh, my wrist cracked. Cool. Excellent. Nope, no mouse. Controller. Dirtwater post office. Let's see. I don't need any flowers quite yet. Let's see. Hi, I'm Alice Hatfield. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. Well, I'd like to send a postcard. Alrighty, let's have it. You write a quick note to Rufus letting him know that what you've been up to and that you're okay. Excuse me. That'll be... Oh, it's one of them prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat then. Thank you. Oh, it's one of those newfangled telegraph machines. We'll probably need flowers later. What's in the jail? The clerk clears her throat. Howdy, are you the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. Offer to be sheriff. I could be the sheriff, maybe. Do you have law enforcement experience? Not really. Have you been to sheriff school? No. Do you have an existing relationship with Dirtwater's local government? Are you familiar with all the local ordinances? Do you even live here? No. Then what, may I ask? In tarnation makes you think you'd be qualified to be the sheriff? I just assumed. You just assumed that you could mosey into town and become sheriff on your first day? Well, when you put it that way. If I had 5 meat for every wide-eyed, protagonist-looking kid who wanders in here thinking they're the most important tenderfoot to ever strap on iron, I wouldn't need this dead-end clerking job. The dude, because I got the room at the inn, that's the banker guy prepaid for, and there was a postcard on the desk, so I guess he prepaid for it. Yeah, there's spicy stuff cooking, so I'm just like... I can smell it and it's making me cough. Also, it's making me hungry. I want spicy ramen. It's okay. Like I said, happens all the time. Offer to help. Need any help until you find a new sheriff? Sure, if you're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of justice. Wanted posters back there. Cells are over yonder. She points behind her and off to the right, respectively. Let's get some. It's a wanted poster. No, wait. You misread it. It's a wasted poster? Close enough. Wasted. The Stripey Hat Gang for grand theft, paint, and tasteless hat vandalism. Last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. 1,000 meat. Yes. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low-down, no fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. Want to go after him? Yes. What do we got here? It's a wanted poster. Or, oh, wanted poster, if accuracy is important. The House in the Desert Gang. For mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Last seen at the House in the Desert. I wonder if the house is named after them, or if they're named after the house. In any case, at least their location is unambiguous. Yes, I do want to go after them. Great. Cool. That's all I need from here. A vacant lot. A vacant lot. A vacant lot. A vacant lot. These are, I think, people that you can recruit. Not a lot available past this point. Excellent. Great. I don't need any of those yet. Let's see. This water's for horses only. Okay. Do you have, where'd I leave my spatula? coming to Coma's Main. Let's saddle up. There's the Dave Yard, Fort Cowardice, Cavern Canyon, Railroad Camp, and nothing up here yet. It's a big-ass map. Let's go to the desert house first. As you're riding along, you see some braided fuses sticking out of a nearby rock. Investigating it more closely, you see that somebody drilled a hole in the rock and inserted a bunch of dynamite, but apparently lost interest and wandered away without setting it off. Or maybe they were just out of matches. Take that right. No circus yet! I haven't discovered it yet. If you're there, lack of follow-through is your gain! Got an item. +2 dynamite. Alright, let's do this. You dismount and approach the house where the bandits are holed up. You hear a voice from inside say, "What was that?" Uh-oh. Looks like you're gonna have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky is my middle name. Wait, really? Yes, Sneaky is my middle name. Okay, if you say so. That's fair. That's fair to say. Also, hello. Oh, can I... What about the dog? From the sound of it, you'd say this doghouse contains an angry dog. This doghouse contains an angry dog. Very funny. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside the house. Wait, okay, so let's go to the Dave Yard and see if I can get a bone. Omni... I'm loving the name. Omnesia? It's like amnesia, but also an omen. An omen of what, though? A skeleton approaches you in that jittery, stop-motion-y way that skeletons do. Judging by its hat, it appears to be the skeleton of a bean slinger. You remember the classic saying, old bean slingers die like normal people, but sometimes they keep walking around and casting spells at you afterward. I'm gonna threaten it. You pick up a large stick and break it over one knee. See that? You growl at the skeleton. That's you. The skeleton pauses and watches you snap the halves of the stick. It's true. That is very, very true. Of Isha. Also very fair. Forget. The skeleton pauses and watches you snap the halves of the stick into smaller sticks. Crunch! Snap! Gonna turn you into toothpicks, skeleton! What do you think of that, huh? Snap those bones like little twigs! The skeleton starts to back away, then turns to run. Hey! You shout after it. Got any meat? Snap, snap! It throws an old pouch behind it as it clatters away. You gain 43 meat. Nice. Let's go to the Dave Yard and see if we can get some bones. We're gonna dig this. Here lies Dave B. Died with his boots on, but not his pants. Sure enough, boots, but no pants. You dig up the grave just to check the veracity of the epitaph. Let's put on the boots. Oh, they're already put on. Excellent. Fantastic. Wonderful. We love to see it. Let's... That's insomnia, but close. These remains look pretty restless. We're gonna put them down for good. Hey! Hey! I'm gonna get beefy. And I'm gonna need you to shoot this guy. Yeah. Skeleton bone! Alice picks up the bone and examines it carefully. Here lies Dave C. Went down in a theater. Those, we're gonna put these down for good as well. Stop! Why are you like this? Oh no! No, 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 no! I need you to not do that. Skeleton bone. Can I level up my shit at this point? Because I should have 29 XP. Let's get... Yes. The quicker you are, consume more cocktails. I don't need that. I do need more gumption. Intimidating. Dun, 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 dun. I'm also gonna beef up muscle. Excellent. Okay, good. Here lies Dave J. Ra-pa-pa-pow. Here lies Dave L. Died of a heart attack. See you in negative 36 years. Interesting. Oh boy, free lunch! Vienna blood sausages and thermos of spiked coffee. And they said there was no such thing. Here lies Dave G. He was looking to the sky to save him, but even the sky can't save a fella from like 40 angry bears. It's very fair. I will beat the Dickens! Got the jump on him. Hell yeah. Get extra muscle. We're gonna beat this guy, and we're gonna... Oh no! Not spooky damage. Alice studies the remains of your undead foes. Here lies Dave D. The truth was out there. It killed him. Oh, Dave D. Oh, David Duchovny. It's an X-Files reference. Here lies Dave G. Murdered by a different feller named Dave G. The pile of bones that isn't moving around for a change. I'm gonna dig through it. A skull with an odd tag on it. It's mostly just boring broken bones, but you do find a skull with a weird tag on it. Okay, excellent. Let's take a look in here. Ooh, it's one of those things they have in mausoleums. You know, one of those big marble things with drawers full of skeletons. We're gonna have a fight. We're gonna have a little bit of a fight. A little bit of a rumble going on here. Oh. I keep meaning to actually go and, like, watch more of the X-Files because, it fucking slaps. Oh, the Dave Yard, too. Some kind of ritual circle drawn on the ground in red chalk. Okay. This is a pile of mostly burned rags that maybe used to be a person. Investigate. You dig through the rags and find a few things that look like they're worth keeping. A gore-splattered scroll, human ashes, and a robe receipt. Okay, alright. Well, that's ominous. Don't love that, personally. It's a big stone sarcophagus. The candles are out. So I think we need to look up more stuff about this before we're gonna be able to. True. Goodness. Right? Alright, so now that we have that, we're gonna go to the desert house. Oh, we're gonna take, it's more of the dynamite. Excellent. I'm cool with that. We're going to sneak up. We're gonna give the dog a bone and hope that that does it. Oh, okay. It's gonna hurt most of these guys because I walked into so many fucking cacti. Okay. Weigh your options. Give the dog a bone. With a knick-knack paddywhack, you achieve your aim. Dog begins contentedly gnawing the human femur. Let's see what we got here. A robe receipt. This is a receipt for the delivery of 150 black silk robes. Sounds pretty ominous. It's time you started gathering clues about the whole perambulating dead situation that's going on around these parts. You grab a notebook and paperclip the receipt to the first page. You got an item. Necromancer journal. Let's check that out. Human ashes. This is a human in the final stage of that whole ashes to ashes thing. Well, part of one at least. A human gets harder to keep track of when it's in powder form. It's the cremated earthly remains of a person. Someday they'll refer to these as cremains, but you will not approve. I don't approve. I'm not a fan. This scroll is almost too covered in blood and viscera to read. Luckily for you, you've gotten all that practice reading inside of a dog. You scrape the largest of the giblets off the scroll and begin to read it. It says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside the red chalk ritual circle, then sprinkle them with stardust and place a mostly perfect, or better, glass sphere where the heart would be. Yeah. I was always a Kate Mulgrew girl personally, but yeah. Anyway, that's the gist of it. The actual text has a lot more of these and thous and such as like that. Plus, there's a bunch of weird gibberish you're supposed to say out loud while you're doing it. Okay, that's good. This skull has a little paper tag tied to it, which has Inter-Cemetery Loan on one side and some notes on the other. Can I examine that? The tag on the skull has a serial number. It says it was borrowed from the Submission Catacombs on February 19th, 1886. Jeez, this thing is really late. The back of the tag has the catacombs address on it, and we have discovered the old mission. So we're gonna check those out. I do not need that. I do not need that. Have those on. Excellent. Good, 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 good. Great and good. Nothing else I need. Excellent. Perfect. I'm gonna explore the area before I do anything else. M. McCready stuck to his guns. Alright, well that's great. Wonderful. We're gonna try sneaking in the main gate here. The hinges on this gate are really rusty. If you open it, the bandits inside are definitely gonna hear it. Let me rethink this. Can I go around it? Nope. Okay, so I need to get oil of some sort. Okay, that's fine. What is the perk for mostly scabs, by the way? Like, fuck off. Mostly scabs. You've been poked by so many cactuses that your body has built up an entire set of skin capillaries just to deal with the constant tiny puncture wounds. +5 maximum HP. Fuck yes. And let this be a lesson to you kids. Always run headfirst into cactuses. There's literally no way that can go wrong. Alright, well, I'm not seeing anything there. Let's see, in a cavern, in a canyon. A few hundred yards up the trail, you see a solitary skeleton. Yes, let's attack it. Get beefy! Hey, don't hit me! Don't hit me! Don't hit me! That's not okay. It's not cool. Handful of loose teeth. Alice studies the remains of your undead foes. Her eyes light up. Evidently, she's had an epiphany of some sort. Alice has become stronger! Woohoo! Danger. Spider. Well, I don't love that, personally. How do I get foraging? Pry off the boards. These boards can't hide from your prying eyes or your prying crowbar. This door has 15 deadbolts on it. The note tacked to it says, "Please don't open this door unless you want to get eaten by a giant spider. Even then, don't open it, because the rest of us don't want to get eaten by a spider." It isn't even science. You can hardly be expected to take it seriously. You're right. I think they were just a bunch of clowns. Danger, spider. Well, I'm not gonna... How do I get foraging? Oh no. How do I get a hat? Let's try fighting them. They're definitely gonna kill me. Like, they're 100% gonna kill me. Woo! No, 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 buddy. Don't do that. Don't, no, 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 no. I need to heal real quick. I need to get you. And I need to... yes. Alright, we're fine. Could use more spooters. You are very correct. You put an end to the stripy hat gang's reign of bad taste. You take the leader's tattooed tooth as a means of identifying him. You also take one of those horrible hats as a souvenir. Danger. Kitchen. What's in the kitchen? The This poor chef is chained to the wall. His eyes widen as you approach. Hey, you're not one of them. Are you here to rescue me? Yes. Oh, thank goodness. He thrusts his hand into yours and shakes vigorously. I'm Doug. Felice. How do you do, Doug? Well, I've been chained up in this dank cave for weeks, cooking for those stripy-hatted idiots. That sounds awful. Want to know the worst part? There's a perfectly good oven 8 feet to my right and a shelf of perfectly good ingredients 8 feet to my left. How's that the worst part? This chain is only 4 feet long! Ah, that's rough. I know, right? There I was, fresh out of culinary school with a million meat idea in my head, and now here I am, 4 feet shy of my dreams, cooking the same pot of soup over and over again. What million meat idea? You promised not to steal my idea, right? Yeah, I promise. Okay then. It's a new kind of sandwich, or maybe a taco. It's so revolutionary that I'm not quite sure where it fits in the whole hand food taxonomy, to be honest. Anyway, in the middle of it there's a sausage, but it's sausage made from the cheapest possible parts of pig, ground up so finely that you can't identify them anymore. And it's served in a long split roll which soaks up the grease so you can't tell how fatty the sausage is. And the best part? The name. Ready to hear the name? Sure. I call it the Hot Doug. What do you think? Sounds great! He beams. Thanks! Besides, not that any of this even matters. Even if I did get off this chain, there's no point in hanging around this empty cave making hot dogs just for myself. I don't even like the taste of them. You could set up shop in Dirtwater. Brilliant! You're a genius, Felice! Hot dogs for sale, all day, every day. I'll make a mint. Say, there's an idea. What if I added mint to the sausage mixture? You help him break his chains. He leaves the cave, hauling the oven and the shelf full of ingredients, muttering to himself about new sausage recipes. Yeah, I know, a tattooed tooth. Nothing on this shelf looks good. Alright, cool. Well, we have now someone who set up Danger Bar. What's this? He had a jar harp in his pocket. Maybe they killed him for playing the jar harp too much. I got the item. Excellent. All these bottles are empty. Is there any? Ooh! Yeah, I'll take them. Cheap whiskey, cheap tequila, and cheap wine. Excellent. And there's nothing. Wait. Can I... Can't get past the pile of junk without hurting myself, and it's not worth hurting yourself over. I'm not ready to fight the giant spider. We're gonna... Let's go to Fort Cowardice. You spot the smoldering ruin of a ranch on the horizon. Ominous. You discovered a new map location, the Stearns Ranch. Well, we're gonna go there in a little bit. Right? How do I get foraging? Which is the funny camp? Oh wait, let's go up. Oh, down. I don't have anything. Ooh, okay. This cabinet is mostly empty, but there are a handful of boring personnel records in the back of one drawer. They're incredibly boring. No, really, I want details. Fine, you read one. Walter Reed, clerk, pay grade, C2. Born September 22nd, 36. Deceased, I think that's what that means. Missed days, 25. Accrued sick days, 15. Satisfied? Right? Oh man, just keep reading. I mean, I can't get enough! Get the book. This was once at a reception desk, but now the most appropriate thing for it to receive would be a free trip to the dump. Get the book. I definitely need all of the books I can find. Yeah, but the foraging, I need to find the book for that, because a bitch does want to forage. We'll take the good mess. Military grade whiskey, hardtack. Excellent. Oh, it's a spice rack. Saltpeter! That is disgusting. I cannot believe he's actually going to be cooking with saltpeter. Blech. Fuck, I don't have any... I've used up all my needles. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. You hear the sounds of several goblins snoring inside this tent. Wait, but I can speak goblin, can't I? Oh, based on the papers and anatomical diagrams scattered across the surface, you're guessing this desk belonged to Fort Cowardice's nurse. I can definitely forage on Friday. That is so true. Look at the papers. The papers are mostly just boring medical records. Dental daguerreotypes, lamentations that antibiotics haven't been discovered yet, that kind of thing. Hey, wait, what's this? This looks like it might be important. Marching orders. I'm gonna look at the diagrams. They're just a bunch of disgusting drawings of sliced open bodies. Okay, well that's fine. This shelf still has some unlooted medical supplies on it. Render them looted. An army field trauma kit and military grade whiskey. Fucking safe cracking. Alright, well, controlled substances. I love it. What's this? The sign that has the goblin word for toilet. Yeah, I don't need to go. Ooh, a cannonball. Demi Culverin cannonball. This mishap definitely got somebody fired. Ooh, that's funny. It seems to be the math tent. It's the math tent because it's got a little plus on it. That's so funny. Let's kill some goblins. Why not? Sure. Why not? Why not? What's the worst that could possibly happen? Oh, I should not have said that. Shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have said it. I regret everything. Nope. Oh! No! Don't heal me! Heal yourself! Fuck. Alright, well. No, actually heal me. Correct. Can she heal herself? She can't. Well. No! Oh, I don't. No! I don't like it. I don't like it. 30 XP? I mean, yeah. Oh, an unlocked footlocker. I guess this makes it just a footer? Open the footer. Military grade whiskey and a full canteen. Wait, is that the lock on? Well, I just messed it up then. That's fine. I don't have a needle. The lock on this footlocker has rusted away to almost nothing. Take it open. A chemical bullet and a full canteen. That's fine. It's post-battle, so she is restored. Also, I should level myself, or not level myself, level my skills up. I have 99 XP. Excellent. Great. Fantastic. We love to see it. Minecraft villager noise. But what if? Yeah. We're gonna get more first aid, and we're gonna increase that. And I have 19. Glamour. I don't need that for now. Ooh, maximum HP. I do love more HP. Oh, yes. Challenge the palate. Challenge the animal. How much damage you do while shooting, how much damage you take when getting shot. I do want to increase that then. I also have to upgrade mysticality so that I can eventually fix the guy in the saloon. That's fine. I just need to level grind. Congrats! Good job beating my virtual pet. Just like the old saying goes, when life gives you cannons, make a cannonade. Very punny. Let's go back to, that's the Stearns Ranch. Let's go back to Dirtwater. You find a crate of supplies bound for a nearby army fort. Looks like it fell off a wagon. Or the driver fell off the wagon and was too drunk to strap it down. In any case, it looks like it got knocked open by the fall. It really isn't. You fish through the crate and help yourself to its military contents. It's not like those army cowards have any use for it back east in their coward hidey holes. Smelling salts, incendiary bullet, and military-grade whiskey. It's really not. Also, the kitten needs, like, a real name. I haven't quite figured that one out. Hey, Lloyd. Need any help with anything? No, I'm still working on the piano player. We'll figure that one out later, once we get some more, mysticality. Wait. There's advanced cow punching. Do you have oil? I need oil for that. You sell flint. I need something that will allow me to oil the hinges of that thing. That's fine. I don't need any of these. That's disgusting. Gunpowder? Do we have any? Nope, no mail. Let's see about you. Give her the tattooed tooth. Yep, that's the tattooed tooth of the leader of the Stripy Hat Gang. Alright, I'd recognize it anywhere. Oh, gunpowder. 30 XP. Hell yeah! Another wanted poster. The Potemkin Gang for unlicensed civil engineering and flaunting of construction regulations. Last seen in an unregistered settlement north of Dirtwater. Poster shows the location of the suspicious city the gang is hiding out in. Yes. Oh, I think I figured out which one that is. That's a funny one. I like it. Hot dog! Well, if it isn't my savior, good old Felice. Howdy yourself. The sign outside. Yeah, I had to change the name. Tried to file a trademark, but it turns out there's already something called a hot dog. What is it? Trust me, you don't want to know. I wish I didn't know. Anyway, a single letter removed and I'm in business. I will see what I can buy. An elegant hot dog, a jumbo dog, and a saucy dog. The zesty sauce is just regular old mustard. A thick, sturdy hot dog for a thick, sturdy cowgirl. Thank you. This is exactly enough sausage and exactly enough bun to qualify as a hot dog. It is perfectly efficient. That would allow me to... Yes, I will buy it and then I will consume it so that I can repair that guy. Let's eat the hot dog. Hot dog. No, that's not what I want. I want this one. We're gonna eat it. Optimal. Great. Let's go repair the dude. Try to fix him. I see what's wrong. You recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears, and the machinery inside starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. Nothing to it. I fixed it! I fixed the piano player for you. I thought so. He sounds so much better. Thanks a heap, Felice. I'd offer you a free room in exchange, but you've already got one. Need any help with anything? Nope, everything's right as rain here. If you're looking for work, you might ask at the jailhouse. Okay, that's fine. And all I needed was a hot dog. I need oil. For slugging her bonnet. Alright, saddle up. Let's get the fuck out. Let's go to the Stearns Ranch. Let's see what's going on here. You encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and broken pairs of spectacles. Looks like a family of especially literate homesteaders met an untimely end here. Tragic. Right? It's a really good must. Advanced Cowpunch in Volume 81. You pore over the detritus and manage to find exactly one book that is both undestroyed and remotely interesting to you. Excellent. Fantastic. I will use that. Haystacks! Fuck yes. What is... Oh. Oh, this is safe cracking. We'll grab the food. Clove drops and Vienna blood sausages. Excellent. There's a weird cow-shaped stain on the wall. I don't love that. That is true. It's a crate. Open it up. Full canteen, lasso, and ranch dressing. Fucking foraging. Alright, what's in here? Anything good? We'll pick the lock. A stock certificate. Okay, alright. Honestly, there's still some beans in the pot. We'll grab them. There was another dialogue option. Can I... Hello? It must be just Alice. Ooh! All of the books on the shelf are burned, but you notice something strange about the back of the shelf. Investigate. Your deft fingers find a hidden catch, and the back panel of the shelf slides away to reveal a secret compartment. There's a book inside. You got an item, Mary Stearns' diary. Okay. Now let's check toys. The toy box contained a single object, a creepy burnt porcelain doll. I will talk to it with my new mysticality. It's the work of a moment to fix the doll's voice box. Pull the string and no thank you. Haunted doll watch! Pull the string. You pull the string. The doll's eyes roll back into its head and its mouth begins to move. Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name? I'm Felice. Hi, Felice. You're nice. Do you want to play with me? Yeah, let's play. Hooray! Mary used to play with me, but we didn't get to finish our tea party before she went away. Will you help me finish it? Surely. Hooray! The game is almost over. Mary did such a good job. The doll's eyes roll back forward. Go downstairs and get my cup. Do you know the magic word to make the mean cow let you into his secret room? No, what is it? The magic word is peanut butter. Got it. Peanut butter. The doll goes silent. You shudder as you realize that talking dolls haven't been invented yet. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's bad. I'm having a bad time, personally. Right? The outhouse. Between the smoke and the noise, you're guessing that the contents of this outhouse are more dangerous than the average outhouse contents. Mary Stearns. Gwendolyn Stearns. Jethro Stearns. Looks like Jethro's bones were dug up by some varmint or another. A charred locket. Oh, I will pick the flower. Ah, smoking chrysanthemum. Okay, cool. What have we got? What has it got in its pockets is? Oh, we have it equipped. Okay, I don't need spell damage, but that's okay. You should call it a lucket on account of how it was lucky to escape that fire. The lock on this locket reminds you why they call it a locket. I will pick it. A picture of Mary Stearns. We will read the diary. The first page, in a little girl's handwriting. This is the diary of Mary Stearns. The AI and diary are dairy are crossed. Oh, I see. And AI is written above them. IA. Oh, the dyslexia is really popping off today. The diary starts out as typical kid stuff. You flip ahead till you notice the writing getting shakier. Found a dolly under a cactus out back and she told me her name was Grace. Mama and Papa don't believe me that she talks. They say I got a big imagination. Grace says the cows are gonna get us, but Papa says we'll be okay because this weren't never a cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong, but Papa won't believe me. Grace says she can keep the cows away, but I have to play a tea party with her. Okay. I don't like this kind of tea party, but Grace says it's important to keep the cows away. Mama was sad that they couldn't find Effie. Papa says she's been gone so long they should put a cross up, but Mama won't let him because she thinks she'll come back. Papa said she's only 11, how far could she have gone? And Mom started crying again. Don't want to play tea party anymore, but Grace says I has to. I don't like it. Papa was out 2 days looking for Joey, but of course he didn't find him. Mama cries so much. I tried to tell her him and Effie are helping keep the cows away, but she don't understand. I told Grace I'm not playing tea party again, but she says I gotta, and if I don't, cows will eat all three of us. She said either I get Mama and Papa to play, or else I gotta play by myself. That's the last entry. I don't like it. Hey, you know what? It's gonna be a nope from me. She says, going immediately into the basement to tell the thing peanut butter. Peanut butter. Oh, it's a fucking... Okay. Destroy the goblet. You don't know what this is, but you know it's abominable. You grab the goblet and smash it against the altar. Everywhere the blood lands, cracks appear. The altar groans as it crumbles into ruin. 50 XP. And how? Yeah, no, that's creepy. I don't like it. It's bad. It was a badass time. I don't like it one single solitary bit. What about the creepy doll? Is she gonna be mad? Grace's eyes glow red. She must know what she did. You'll live to regret this. Her mouth snaps shut and her eyelids close. Well, that's only a little bit ominous. Great, I love it. We love to see it. Alright, that's fine. Old glue, let's get going. Alright, cool. What are we missing? There's the old mansion, there's the Potemkin gang. I still don't have any oil. So I guess we're just gonna keep adventuring. Let's go to the railroad camp. Why not? Someone's left a bundle of dynamite on the ground. You approach it cautiously, verifying that it's neither wired to a detonator nor connected to an actively sparking fuse. What an odd and dangerous thing for someone to leave lying around. I will take it. 4 dynamite. Excellent. Love it. Love it. Manifest destiny. Should we get out and ask what's going on? I don't know. This guy should never be put in charge of his way. Oh my god. Why am I yawning? Oh, it's because he's snoring there. I'm tired. He's too busy playing on his watch to get any work done. Ask him where he got it. Bought it from this gal what runs the store down south of here. Name of Button Willow. Button Willow McSomething. Where's this store exactly? Oh, you can't miss it. It's right in between a cactus and a different cactus. You discovered a new map location. Button Willow McKittrick's store. Thanks. Don't mention it. Mention it. No, really. Thanks a lot. The man froze. Sure, sure. Don't mention it. Oh, I'm done mentioning it. She's not getting much track laid, but she's an expert whistler. Yeah, but it makes sense that you're yawning, because it's like the middle of the fucking night for you. To be fair, it is getting on here too. But it's not even 10, so. You approach the beleaguered-looking man with the tiny glasses. Howdy there, who's in charge of this outfit? If I'm being charitable, I'd say that the fellow over there in the white hat is the foreman. He points at the man next to the huge pile of rocks. And if you're not? He smiles. Then I'd say that paperbacked idiot over there in the absurd white hat is the fellow you're looking for. Alrighty, thanks! Hi, are you in charge? I was wondering if there's anything I can do to help. You want to know something? I love trains. Oh? Ever since I was a little boy, huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts. They were magical to me, like dragons. When the opportunity arose to take on management of this rail line, I jumped on it like a shot. And do you know what I learned? What's that? Organizing and building and running one of these operations is the most amazing pain in the ass you will ever imagine. You want to help? Congratulations, you're the new foreman. I'm going home to play with my models. Swell. Okay, I guess I'm in charge. I guess I'm the boss now? The man looks you up and down. Well, now I suppose it can't be any worse than that last clown. He extends his hand. I'm Smee. Name's Smee. I'm your assistant. What's the situation? Well, I'm sure you didn't miss seeing this giant pile of rocks blocking our path. The surveyors say there isn't any other suitable mountain pass, and we can't reroute around it, even if we had the months it'll take. Any ideas? Well, by my calculations, we could dynamite it clear without too much trouble. Problem is, it'll take a lot of dynamite. A whole year's worth, I figure. We used to keep that much on hand for emergencies just such as this one, but a pack of goblins stole it all. Sneaky little varmints. Alright, well, I'll get it back for you. CEO of Railroads Incorporated. Glad to hear it. The goblins are holed up in Gustafson Gulch. It's a real rough place. You might want to spend some time getting the lay of the land and honing your fighting skills before you head that way, especially if you plan to go in guns blazing. We don't need that specific dynamite, though. Any you can lay your hands on would be fine, as long as there's enough of it. I'll look into it. Okay, cool. How much dynamite do I have? Not enough. Nope, no, not enough yet. You're sleeping. He's looking at his watch. Ah. Alright, let's go. Right? We are not going there yet. Let's go to Buttonwillow's store. Have you got any oil for, like, gate hinges? You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the site of the impact and find a meteor. Oh, okay. 678 meat. Nice. It would. Is there anything over? Ow, 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 ow. Shelves laden with various goods. The woman behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She gestures at the goods she's got for sale. Step backwards. Yeah, exactly, a meteor. Oh, now you're gonna give me a bar of soap! Alright, well, we'll get a can of oil. Is this a lubricant or a lubricant? Both, in a sense, because it is a can of lubricant. A hammer. Provides the option to hammer things in certain places. How much money do I have? Yeah, I have enough. Let me get that. Mind your meat. Dickerin? Oh, I would like to get Dickerin. I have one of these. I need another needle. Oh, okay. Get right to the meat. Mind your meat. I don't have enough to do any of that. Now you have a bar of soap. Dr. Swickleton's Pure Castile soap. Where this comes from, they call it soap. That's funny. Sure, I'll learn a new cow punching skill. Why not? And I have to save up to get the others. Well, let's... Nope. Nope. Stop. Advanced Cow Punching, Volume 33. There's a... Ooh, okay, alright. There's a really interesting article about punching people so hard that they stop moving. It gives Haymaker, a combat skill that deals damage and briefly stuns an enemy. There's a chapter about situational awareness and its importance when trying to survive in a world of demon cows. Gives Ever Vigilant, a perk that increases your maximum AP by 2. There's an essay about how to do a particular kind of sit-ups that make your abs really thick. Gives Brawny. I feel like I could use more AP. Then you shoot the book into pieces because you don't trust it or anything else anymore. Alright, we're gonna read the other one. We're gonna learn Brawny. After you're done, you tear the book in half as a testament to your newfound strength. Damn right I do. Alright, a picture of Mary Stearns. Can I examine? A faded daguerreotype of a little girl. The name Mary is written. It's a photograph of a serious-looking little girl. On the back is written, Mary Stearns, Thanksgiving, 1894. Okay. Just sell it. Okay. I don't need any of these things. Disabled target. Puts out fires. That's nice. Clove drops. I know, right? Well, we're gonna sell... What's the thing that I need to sell? It's the, stock certificate. That one. This hat is terrible and everyone will hate you if you wear it. -3 Moxie. Yeah, I'm gonna sell that. I don't need -3 Moxie. Well, that's nice. I have oil, so now let's go back to the desert. Excuse you. Excuse you. You spot a small cottage on the horizon with what looks like a work table in front of it. The silversmith's house. Well, we're just gonna keep going. House in the desert. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We're gonna oil up the gate and get in there. Oil the hinges. You use the last of the oil in the can on the rusty hinges. The gate swings open easily and silently. Creep up to the door. You can hear the gang inside. You notice that the door jamb is busted, probably from being kicked in. There's a crude hasp made of bent nails on the door. Looks like the bandits have just been locking it with a padlock from the outside when they leave. If you had a lock, you could turn this fortress into a prison. Fuck. Alright, well, we're gonna back off, so now we need a lock. I figured it wasn't gonna be that easy. I need one more thing, of course. No, I don't have to walk all the way back. No. Let's go to the silversmith's house. Why not? Out in the middle of the desert, you find an abandoned minecart. It's sitting on a section of minecart track about 12 feet long, which starts nowhere in particular and ends even less of somewhere in particular. Check it out. It's mostly full of plain old rocks, not even very interesting ones. However, if you left without searching it thoroughly, you just end up driving yourself crazy later with the thought you might have missed something valuable, and so you spend a good half hour inspecting rocks and eventually find one that might be worth something. An unrefined meat nugget. Silver bullet making apparatus. Help yourself. I'll help myself. The workbench has a little burner and crucible for melting silver things and some bullet molds. It seems pretty straightforward. There's also a vise so you could smash silver bullets into needles if you wanted to. Okay. Well, I have silver cufflinks and they don't really do much else, so I'm gonna make 3 bullets. I don't need anything else at this point in time. Let's see what's here. Block. There's a spit. Oh no! I hate this. Okay. At least it looks like a spittoon, but it's next to the bed. It might actually be a bedpan. Investigate it. What? Really? I mean, if it is just a spittoon, that's bad enough, but it might be a bedpan, and that would be way worse. Investigate it. I feel like maybe you aren't getting what I'm saying. We're talking about an object that someone probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse. And the best you can hope for is that maybe they only use it to spit nighttime tobacco juice into, in which case it's only full of rancid, congealing tobacco spit. I'm investigating it. Are you even listening to me, or are you just sort of skimming past the text? Bedpan! I'm pretty sure there's treasure inside, and you aren't stopping me. Bedpan! Shut up! I'm investigating! Okay, fine. Have it your own way. Your own filthy, disgusting way. It turns out to probably not be a bedpan, but it is definitely a spittoon, and it is definitely filled with rotting brown spit. Fish around in it. What is wrong with you? Bite me! Oh, good God. Okay. You plunge your hand in up to the wrist. It makes a gloop noise and breaks the thin skin of congealing toxins that was previously keeping the dire smell in relative check. Now you are choking in a miasma of oily, bitter chaw stink. You know the feeling when you get when you're about to puke? How you get that taste way back in the rear corners of your mouth? That metallic tang by the roof of your tongue like you're sucking on a corroded old penny? Just tell me what I found already. You found a filthy, slime-covered old brooch. Are you happy? I bet you're gonna put it on without even washing it first. Maybe I will. So there. Requires 10 moxie. The bookshelf contains like 90 copies of Johnny Tremaine. There's something weird about it, though. It's too neatly organized. Like maybe the guy was hiding something. I read it in a Russian accent. I will leave it alone. I don't have enough moxie. I'll search it. I got instant grits. Oh, fuck yes! God, now I want grits. I could really go for some grits right about now. That sounds really good. Okay, and plum pudding. Maybe I will read them in Russian accents from now on. And I don't have Safe Kraken. Oh, Safe Kraken 3! There's a note on the safe reading, I forgot the darned combination to this confounded thing. If you can open it, you're welcome to what's in it. It looks like a tricky one. We're gonna leave. Nothing out that way but miles of desert. Alright, well, thank you, old glue. Let's go back to dirt water? Floating cow skull. Yeah, let's do it. Let's fight it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna do it. Get beefy! Get him! Woohoo! 10 XP, cow fangs, and a brass bull ring. You crushed that cow skull to powder, but not before you extracted the useful bits of it. Let's see what they've got in the store. Do they have any locks? That would be really useful if they had locks. Advanced cow punching, disposable binoculars. No. I'm gonna hold on to things for now. Because I don't know what I'm gonna need them for, so. But what about the filthy brooch? Where's the filthy, revolting brooch? Here we go. Oh, alright. +2 muscle, +2 mysticality, and +2 moxie. Alright, I'm into it. Not bad. But let me, before we get to this, see what I've got. The revolting brooch. What am I wearing? Hell. I don't need that. I do want that. Muscle is 9, mysticality is 13, and moxie is 8. That's pretty good. That's true, that's very true. I don't even have a bagel. Oh my god, I also want a bagel. Do we have any mail? Any mail yet? Nope. All this mention of food oh! It's her.
Screens off, Dingus. It's 9:30 p.m.
Thank you, phone mom. I have not managed to beat any of these here. It's fine. Yeah, it's just, oh, hello? This empty cell is all ghostly. Alright, well. Well, I don't think there's anything else I can really get done. Let's talk. What do you think we should do next? Okay, well, see if you found a local watering hole. Yeah, it's decent. Let me know if you find a whiskeying hole, though. Alright, and he said we need a bunch of dynamite. What about all that TNT back at your house? Doing nothing. That's mine. That's fair. Alright, that's fine. Talk. Heh. Well, we got nothing. It's all good. Ooh, what's up here? Can I just go straight into my room? Yes, I can. Alright, well, how do you save? Does it just auto-save? Yeah. Okay, well, it's probably a good place to leave off, just because, I don't know what else I need to do at this point. Maybe it's aggressively auto-saving. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is probably a good place to leave it, though, because the phone mom just told me that it is getting late. It is time to wind down. And I would like to actually spend some time trying to fix Dragon Age. Don't roast me like this. I know. I was so excited to play Dragon Age, and then it was just like, no, fuck you, actually. So I get to spend the next week now trying to figure out exactly what's wrong with my game. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. I'm really mad about it, but anyway. Hopefully, with any luck, by the time next week comes around, I'll have figured it out. And if I have not, then I guess we're gonna play more West of Loathing. But the plan, with any luck, I will figure this shit out, and we'll be playing Stardew on Friday, because I am fairly confident I've got that one set up properly. I started to play a little bit of it before. That one was working. And then, good Lord willing and the creek don't rise, we'll be playing Dragon Age, or regularly scheduled Dragon Age on Tuesday, week from today. I guess we'll see. I'm so irritated. Thank you for sitting and watching me painstakingly try and troubleshoot this. Sorry it didn't work out. Yeah, don't jinx it. Please, no, just knock on wood. We're gonna try and play Dragon Age next time. I think it would be good for us. Oh, okay. The little raid thing doesn't work. Alright, well that's fine. So I'll have to manually search for someone that we're gonna raid here at the end. Let's go back to the main menu though. I think it'd be good for us. Back to the main menu. What a fucking good game, by the way. Just like, I think it's good. It's a great game. Everyone should play it. Ooh, Chris is playing more Disco Elysium. I think that's probably a good one for us. It's always a fun one. So in the meantime... Oh, thank you for that. Now, here at the very end. I'm gonna drop this in real quick. It does not have... It's not giving me the full thing. But that's... some of it. If anyone wants to paste it in there without the emotes, then that's fine also as well. But in the meantime, we're going to jump in. We're gonna go see Chris. So thank you for hanging out. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We're gonna try and fix it for next time. Yes. In the meantime, as usual, make sure you get plenty of rest. Get up regularly and stretch, and especially stretch out your hamstrings because they're connected to your back. If you don't do that, you will fuck up your back. And make sure to drink plenty of water. And I'll see you on Friday for some Dragon Age. Hang tight, and let's go watch some Disco Elysium. Thank you. Good night.